Good morning, children. Thursday, we are here with a video on fractions. Now, we have learned about two types of fractions already, that is proper fraction and improper fraction. Apart from that, the type of fraction that we saw was unit fraction, like fractions and unlike fractions. Those were completely based on the type of the numerator and the denominator we were having. Proper fraction, we saw that when the numerator is smaller than the denominator, it is a proper fraction. 1 by 3 is a proper fraction as well as a unit fraction. Okay, so unit fraction, like fraction, unlike fractions are based on the value of the numerator and the denominator, but proper fraction, improper fraction, and the mixed fraction are the comparison between the numerators and the denominator. Now, the next and the last type of fraction that we have to learn is the mixed fractions or mixed numerals or mixed numbers. Like here it is given something 4 1 by 3. We read it as 4 1 third. 4 1 by 3 or 4 1 third. So here 4 means 1 whole. That means 4 pieces of full pieces. Full whole pieces are already there, and from the fifth piece I have made 3 pieces, and from that 3 pieces I have taken 1. ये जो 4 pieces भी लिए हैं मैंने होल पीसेस, उसके भी 3 पीसेस किए गए हैं. मतलब वो एक होल का फुल 3 पीस ले लिया, सेकेंड होल का 3 फुल पीस ले लिया, फोर्थ का 3 पीस फुल ले लिए, फोर्थ का 3 पीस फुल ले लिए, और जो अभी फिफ्थ वाला आया है उसमें से मैंने 1 पीस लिया. दैट्स व्हाई 4 होल आई टुक एंड 1 थर्ड. Let's see the next way of explanation. A mixed fraction or a mixed numeral is that a mixed numeral is equal to the sum of a whole and a fraction. The plus sign is not usually included. However, understanding this relationship will help you later on. This, like earlier one, I did not put a plus sign. That is not at all required. But for your understanding, it is better. Because obviously we are taking an addition. We are taking a combination, a summation of 3 whole and 2 by 5 fraction. 3 whole and 2/5 of fraction. They are brought together and used by you. So 3 plus. But in writing terms in absolute, we don't write plus. Now, how do we name them? The mixed fraction, as I said, 2 is a whole number and 1 by 7 is a fraction. How exactly do we get a mixed fraction? We get a mixed fraction from an improper fraction. So basically they are interchangeable. They are interreadable. An improper fraction can be written as a mixed fraction and a mixed fraction can be written as an improper fraction. Okay? Improper fraction can be written as mixed fraction and a mixed fraction can be written as an improper fraction. How? Let's see ahead. A fraction conversion, improper and mixed. 5 by 4. It's an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So it's an improper fraction. And 1/4 is a mixed fraction, but they both represent the same value. They both are same. That's why we have put a equal to sign here. They both represent the same value. Only the way of writing is either an improper way or it's either a mixed way of writing. Okay, so they both are convertible to each other. They both are reversible. readable to each other. 5 by 4 means 5 1/4. 5 by 4 means 5 1/4. और अगर 4 डिनोमिनेटर है तो उसका मतलब मैं एक पीस के 4 पीसेस कर रही हूं, तो 1 होल और दूसरा जो पीस है उसमें से 1/4 मैंने लिया. I will show you in my next slide and that will make it easier for you to understand. Let's look at the example. Again, 3 by 2 is an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger. But children, understand properly, it's a mixed fraction. Yes, it's a mixed fraction. But it means that there are 3 halves. It means there are 3 halves. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 makes 3 by 2. Now, how do we convert this mixed fraction, that is 3 by 2, into a mixed numeral or mixed fraction? Okay, how do we convert? Sorry, this is a improper fraction. This is an improper fraction and I am going to convert it to a mixed fraction. Okay, how do we do it? How do we do that? The process is you have to do the actual division. 3 by 2 का actual division करना है, मतलब 3 को 2 के साथ divide करना है. 3 को 2 के साथ divide करना है. So you know the division method. I will not go much into it. 2 into 1 is 2 and the remainder is 1. So my divisor is 2. My dividend was 3. The quotient I got is 1 and the remainder I got 1. Now what I'm supposed to do with this? What I am supposed to do with these? Children, remember your divisor is also the dividend. The divisor is also the divisor, I'm extremely sorry, 3 is also the dividend, or we call it as the numerator, right? This is also called as the numerator. I am just writing this. The divisor is the denominator. I wanted to say denominator. So the divisor is the denominator. Quotient we got after dividing. 3 is the dividend and the numerator, and the remainder I got is 1. Now what I am going to do with these? What I'm going to do with these is, as I said, 3 by 2 is an improper fraction. We are converting it to a mixed fraction. But by reading it, we can understand, our understanding can go so far, that is 3 by 2 actually means 3 halves. You can take a piece of paper, rather 2 pieces of paper, equal size, equal shape, divide it into 2 halves and take 3 halves together. तो आप बेसिकली एक 1 फुल होल ले रहे हैं और एक आधा ले रहे हैं. मैं आपको कल के लाइव सेशन में ये एक्टिविटी करके दिखाऊंगी, स्पेसिफिकली विद दीज नंबर्स. 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 8 by 2, 7 by 2, where 8 by 2 नहीं लेंगे हम, but where the numerator is bigger and it's odd. Okay, so now what happened in my last slide, I got the remainder as 1, I got the quotient as 1, and I have to remember that the divisor was my quotient, denominator. These 3 things I have to remember. So here, this is the way I write it. QRD. Please remember this triangle QRD. Please remember this triangle QRD. What was my quotient? My quotient was 1. What was my remainder? That was 1. And what was my divisor? That I told you is the denominator. Also, the denominator holds its place. It does not leaves its place. Okay. So please don't forget the triangle which says Q, R and D. Okay, children? We'll see more example that will help you better. Naming the parts. So as I told you, the numerator takes the numerator, that is the remainder takes the numerator position. The denominator holds its position, and the whole number is actually the quotient that you received. Is actually the quotient that you received. Sorry. So here we can also write, if again for your reference, numerator is actually the denominator. The denominator जो पहले था वही denominator रहेगा. That is actually your divisor, right? And the whole number is your quotient that you got after dividing. So that is QRD. Let's see more examples here. 15 by 7. See, again, I'm showing you 15, the odd number. Okay. And it's a, of course, improper fraction where numerator is 15 and denominator is 7. And let's see the steps how to convert them into a mixed fraction. So the first step is divide the numerator with the denominator. That is, your numerator now is the dividend and your divisor is the denominator. So after dividing, I actually see 7 into 2 is 14. The remainder is 1. So 2 is the quotient, remainder is 1, and denominator is the denominator. Don't forget the denominator. You cannot take away the denominator anywhere. It has to be there only. So this is my triangle again, like this, wherein Q, Q, R, and here goes D. QRD, 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 QRD. This is how you have to remember. So 2 is the quotient you got, 1 is the remainder you got, and 7 was your divisor as well as the denominator. Okay, children? Let's see one more example. Improper fraction is 11 by 3. The numerator is 11, the denominator is 3. Step 1, divide the denominator into the numerator. So 11 divided by 3 is equals to 3 into 3 is 9. 3 into 3 is 9. So the quotient that you're getting is 3, and remainder that you get is 2. 11 minus 9 is 2. I will not do the division, children. You know how to do it, okay? So we'll not go into the division part. Assemble the mixed fraction. Assemble the mixed fraction in form of your triangle. That is, Q was my 3, R is 2, and the denominator is 3. That is D. Did you understand this? QRD. QRD. That's your mixed number. They both mean the same. 11 by 3 and 3, 2 by 3 are both same, just written in different forms. Tomorrow, when you join me for the live session, please keep few craft papers ready. And if those craft papers are light colors, it will be wonderful. And one or two different color of sketch pen. Okay, children? Let's see what we have more in our slide. Okay, so the type of fractions that we have seen till now is the proper fraction where numerator is smaller than the denominator. We can see lots of examples here: 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 11 by 20, 21 by 25, in which 1 by 2 is also a unit fraction, right? In which 1 by 2 is also a unit fraction. Improper fraction when numerator is equal or greater than the denominator, where the numerator is equal. Now, I'm bringing a little twist. I'm writing here my numerator is equal or greater than the denominator. Yes, 10 by 10 is an improper fraction. 10 by 10 means one whole. That means I have crossed the fraction. I have gone beyond the fraction. तो वो definitely a fraction तो है ही नहीं. ना ही unit, ना ही like, ना ही unlike, ना ही proper fraction. क्योंकि वो fraction ही नहीं है अब. It's a whole fraction. It's a whole number. So the numerator is equal or greater than the denominator. The examples are given here. Mixed fraction consists of a whole number and a proper fraction. 1, 1 by 2, 2, 3 by 4, 5, 5 by 6. Okay. So I hope this has been clear and understood, but I will just take a rush through with everything that we have done till now. I will just play my slide right from the start to get everything clear. Because so a fraction is a part of a whole thing or a part of a group of things. We are still remaining with part of a group of things, which I'm going to do in my next video. The part of the whole group of things we are still supposed to do with some examples, which I'm going to do in my next video. But this part I have already finished with y'all now with this video. Of course, exercise and all are remaining. We will be doing that. Lots and lots of practice is going to help us. And tomorrow's activity is going to help us more. So let's see what next we learned. We learned that a fraction is written as two digits, one up and one down, or two numbers, one up and one down, with a bar in between. The top one is called as the numerator, which says how many equal parts do you have, and denominator says how many equal parts is the whole divided into. How many equal parts is the whole divided into? Numerator, how many parts do you have? Denominator, how many parts is the whole divided into? 2 by 4 is the shaded portion. 2 by 4 is the white portion. We were discussing about the unit fractions. We saw that out of many, if I just pick single piece, single is called as one. One piece is called as unit. Okay. So that is unit fraction. These are some of the examples of unit fractions. A unit fraction whose numerator is 1 and whose denominator is a whole number. Any fraction can be written as the sum of unit fractions. This activity I did with you all in yesterday's live session also, that any fraction can be written as the sum of fractions. Right? We did it in yesterday's activity also. Fraction of pizza, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8, all plus together will make 8 by 8. That means one whole circle. You did this yesterday. This is what was our activity about. You people took all different shapes. Everyone took a shape of their choice and we did it. Then I have a question. I don't think I need to go for this. Types of fractions again. Proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed fraction. or mixed number or mixed numeral also we call it. So never get confused if in an exam they ask you mixed number, mixed fraction, mixed numeral. Okay. So proper fraction we saw, smaller numerator, bigger denominator. These are the examples. This is the definition. A fraction whose numerator is less than the denominator. And of course, the opposite of this is the improper. We saw the example in the last video that when I'm taking more than 1, that means I am going for improper fraction. I gave you example of the apples that we eat. I chose to eat and I ate actually 2.5 apples. I showed you by the chocolate bars that I am taking 11 by 10 bars or out of 10 because the denominator, poor guy, he never changes. Or I can say I ate one whole yum chocolate and I was still so thirsty, so hungry and excited to have more. So I took one more piece from the other 10 pieces. Now let's see the mixed fraction, what we saw today, mixed fractions. Note that a mixed number is equal to the sum of a whole and the fraction. The plus sign is not required usually. Just for your understanding, we have put this. So whole number and the fraction, they are interchangeable. Fraction conversion, how an improper fraction is converted to a mixed fraction. We saw the process. And tomorrow's activity will help you a little more. And I will also reversely teach you how a mixed fraction can be denoted as improper fraction. That is very simple. So maybe in next video, we'll do the group of a fraction of a whole of a group of a set of group, and also the conversion we'll do it. And this is how we saw a few examples of the 3 different type of fractions. So thank you children for watching my video, and I hope the concepts are clear with you. And if not, yes, we have tomorrow's live session. And I'll see you tomorrow with the craft paper and sketch pens. Children, I'm seeing y'all are not taking seriously. You have to be ready with the craft paper and the sketch pen, or rather, till the time my fraction chapter is going on, ek do craft paper and few sketch pens, you keep it with you. That will be a wonderful thing, and a scissor. Okay, so because lots of things we can do with that. Okay, if I ask you some stuff to bring some stuff, we can actually do it with your blocks or something else, but let's not complicate it. A craft paper will be a wonderful thing to understand any concept in fractions. So please keep at least 3 to 4 craft papers with you, with a scissor and few dark colored sketch pens. Craft paper, if they are lighter colors, it's better. Thank you so much. Today, Swara Bobre, she sent me an activity and I'm really happy. She's the only one. She sent the activity, and few other children were there through the mail who sent me. I will call their names tomorrow's live session. Okay. So thank you children, and have a wonderful day. Plus study hard and be prepared for tomorrow's live session.